Hello and welcome to the Scoreboard Show. I'm VJ Brown and I'm joined by Chaparral head coach Allan Haire. Coach, welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Coming into year two, what's changed the most in your preparation for this season?
Learning the kids' first names. Last year I was still learning their last name. Of course, connecting with them more, being to work with them this spring and them understanding the system of our program and how we need to work and what we need to do to be successful. Just comforting, I already know them, already know where most of them live, already know their brothers and sisters in different parts about their scenarios and where they come from, what they do. So you got to know them before you coach them, and so I feel more comfortable this year as far as my connection with them.
That makes sense. That's good. So how big was that win close to the end of the season for creating excitement in the off season?
Oh, for us, we can't. Our success is not going to come from the scoreboard. It's going to come from the relationships that are built. But it showed that if you work hard, good things happen, and it proves that you can have success if you work. And so getting something out of their work that first year really gained some momentum toward the end of the year last year. So I thought it really went well.
Okay, that's good. So Cowboy, a.k.a. Kenneth Johnson, emerged as a playmaker last year. Who are some players that we're going to get to know and get to hear about this year?
Yeah, Kenneth last year started out on the freshman team, and after one game, we said, hey, he's got some talent, so moved him up as a freshman and one of our all-district players. But another one on the offensive side of the ball is Antonio Bunton. He'll be he's moving up from the freshman team as well, but him and Kenneth Johnson are classmates, and so I think he'll have huge dividends as far as the work that he's put in so far. Defensively, another sophomore, Davian Arthur, is another kid that's going to be able to make plays at safety for us. So those are two names that maybe would not have been known last year, but they're known this year.
That's good. So on the defensive side of the ball, as you talked about a little bit earlier, what can we expect from the team? What can we expect?
They're familiar with the scheme. They're familiar with what we ask them as far as our angles and leverage, and so really, pursuit, get to the football, make things happen when you get there. But just understanding the system, and then again, our kids have been through a year of weights now, strength and conditioning, and that helps. We're still limited in the senior class. Last year at times we'd have 10 or 12, hopefully 16, 15 this year. And as the years go by, we'll be able to fill those classes and be more competitive. But we're still a little short with the upper level classmen.
Yes, that makes sense. It's a new school.
Yeah.
But with the new school year, every year there's a new motto. There's something that drives the kids. What's the motto for Chaparral?
Well, so our theme this year is sacrifice equals success. And so if you want to be successful, you're going to sacrifice. If you want to be successful at work, you're going to be early. You're going to sacrifice getting up. If you want to be successful, you're going to have to pay your dues in order to reach those dividends. And so I want kids to understand that if you want to be good, sacrifice. And so our theme is sacrifice equals success.
All right. And one final question for you. How excited are you?
It's different when really the first year I've had where July 31st was your first day. Usually it's the first Monday of August, but anytime you get a chance to work with young people and teach them to overcome adversity, right now it's about overcoming ourselves, with the heat and this time of year you're sore, but hey, the easiest solution is to quit. And so that's what we teach them not to do. It doesn't matter if it's on the field or in life or in the classroom.
All right, Coach. Well, thank you for coming out and thank you for this interview.
Yep, thanks for having me.
Welcome back. We're joined by offensive tackle Antonio Batson. What's up, man? All right, so I got a question for you. What's your favorite college or NFL team?
Definitely LSU. Big LSU fan all my life with my brother. So I had to go with LSU.
Is that where you're planning to, go off to college and things like that? Senior year, too?
Senior year.
Okay, so who's your favorite college or NFL player then?
Definitely Trent Williams. I look up to him all the time. He's kind of like my idol on the field. I want to be just like him.
You want to be just like him? All right. So what's your favorite video game?
I would say either a Madden or a Batman Arkham Knight.
Batman Arkham Knight?
So fun.
Do you relate to Batman?
I do. That is my nickname.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know you. I'm going to call you Batman from now on.
Okay.
All right. So, Batman, who's your favorite teacher?
Definitely Mr. Cloaker.
Mr. Coker, why?
I mean, like he's always helped me, like like throughout the year, and I mean, history is my favorite subject.
Okay, that makes sense. So what do you hope to be doing 10 years from now
Well,
as a career?
I do. I want to be a psychiatrist. Just like help with like the mind. Just like make sure to help the people.
Okay, all right, Batman. So if you mess up in a practice or in a game, even Batman's scared of people. So sometimes. So what would you say? Who's the one person, one coach that you do not want to see coming towards you?
Ooh,
If you
that's
mess
a
up.
lot.
If you mess up.
If I had to pick one?
Yeah, if you had to pick one.
It'd definitely be Coach Haire. The
Coach
look
Haire?
on his face. Walking off the field, you just know that you did something wrong.
You're gonna feel it like at the end of like practice or something like
Yep.
that? Okay. I appreciate you for being here and thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for watching The Scoreboard Show, a student-produced program from the Killeen ISD Career Center. See and hear more on YouTube at KCC Film Class or on the radio at My 95.1. I'm VJ Brown, and we'll see you next week right here on The Scoreboard.